Alright, on Google this morning, about to search up how to become the most certified producer of all time.
Hey yo, what the
I don't know, can Shrek be a producer? Can he be a certified producer?
bruh?
Bro, what are you even looking at?
Hello.
Bro, let me help you out. Let me show you this guy, DeadBeatGod. He got all the tips and tricks to become the certified producer, bro. Don't worry. Okay, bet. So for tip number 1, are you tired of hearing the same metronome just playing under your melody and you're trying to make a beat but it's just killing your vibe? Well, I'm gonna show you how to change it today. Alright, so what you're gonna do is go to your applications folder on MacBook and go to FL Studio 21. You're gonna right click it and press show package contents. Alright, so once you get to the contents page, you're gonna go to resources, you're gonna go to FL, you're gonna press data, go down to system right here, and then you're gonna find the metronomes. I'm gonna switch out metronome number 2. So what I'm gonna do is rename, Command C, just to make sure the exact name is perfect. I'm gonna go to my other folder where the hi-hats are. I like this same old hi-hat right here, so I'm gonna press rename, and I'm gonna press Command V, name it metronome 2. So what I'm gonna do is duplicate this. It's gonna drag the regular metronome right here, move, it's gonna say replace, you're gonna press replace, and there you go. Now you have that in your folder. So now what you're gonna do is reset FL Studio. Alright, once FL Studio is all set up, your metronome should be ready to go. Alright, so this is tip number 2. So are you tired of using the FL default templates? They got all these templates that you can start with, but have you ever just wanted to make your own and be able to open a project and just have your own template with your own ideas and own stuff? Well, I'm gonna show you that right now. Alright, so what you're gonna do is go to your FL Studio audio files folder. It's usually under documents in your image line folder. On mine, I have it set up as my own because I kind of changed it so it could be more convenient for me. But for default, it is usually under documents in the image line folder. So what you're gonna do is go to FL Studio, you're gonna go to projects, you're gonna go to templates, and you're gonna see that there's 2 projects right here that I already have. The DeadBeatGod beat template and then project 1. That was from earlier today. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do a template. So let's say you have this live vocal already here, you have your tag preset, you have all these buses that you made in that one beat. But let's say now you want it on every single project you do. So what you're gonna do is go to File, you're gonna go to Save As, you're gonna press the folder button right here, and you're gonna go ahead and navigate to your documents and go ahead to your FL Studio files. Go to FL Studio right here, you're gonna go to Projects, go to Templates, and then we're gonna put it right here on Project 2. So it's gonna open, called Project 2 now. Save that, and now you're gonna reset your FL. Once you reset your FL, you can go ahead and navigate to your file, new from template, and you should go ahead and see project 2. Go ahead and load that up. So it's pretty much the whole project, but just now in a template. Alright, so going on to tip number 3. Are you tired of all your projects always crashing on you, or having a big CPU spike, and where the project is unlistenable? Well, I'm gonna show you a trick that can give your CPU a break.
Bruh.
Alright, so that's what we don't want. So what you're gonna do is go to Tools, you're gonna go to Marcos, you're gonna go scroll down all the way to Switch Smart Disable for all plugins right here. So what that's gonna do is actually turn off some plugins that are not being used so that the CPU usage does not go all the way to 100%. Alright, so going on to tip number 4, I'm gonna show you guys another CPU usage trick to actually help you guys not have those problems that I showed you earlier. So you see all these MIDI files using all of this CPU usage because they're running through all these things. What we're gonna do is make an audio file to actually have all the effects. Instead of running live, they can actually run to that file. So what we're gonna do is click on the analog lab V, make sure it's the right one. There's all these patterns right here. So you're gonna right click the pattern and you're gonna scroll down to quick render as audio clip. What this is gonna do is make that an audio clip. Alright, so we now have the WAV file, which we can just place into here and change it out. But that's gonna take a while because you have all these MIDIs written out and you don't want to have to replace every single one. So I see why you wouldn't want to do this. But let me show you this other trick. So if you right click it again, instead of quick render as audio clip, you can press render and replace. Press this. Alright, so what that did was replace all of these MIDI tracks with the audio file instead. And this has no rooting area, so now all the effects that were on this sound are now hard copied on that sound, so no longer using CPU. Alright, so this is leading to tip number 5. So let's say you don't want to do this anymore because now the effects are hard copied on there and you actually wanted to change something. So what you're going to do to go back in history is press Command Z. So So Command Z will actually help you go back one. But if you want to go further back in history, another thing you can do on Windows or Mac is press Command Z Option, and you'll be able to go all the way back how much you need to. I don't really have a history because this is a new project, or this is already a saved project, so I can't really go back as much. But if you press Command Option Z or Control Alt Z on Windows, it'll be able to take you back all the way in your history. Another way you can do it without having to click the hotkey is actually going back to here, going to history, and you can go back all the way as much as you want. I can destroy this whole project, touch everything, ruin all these things, but just press last reset and it'll go back to normal, to where I need it to be.
Bruh.
Tip number 6 is for people like that who need someone to vibe and get in the mood to make the beats. Alright, so what you're gonna do is go ahead and go to the playlist like you're adding another plugin. Go press plus, go to visual, and it should be Fruity Dance. If you don't have it on there, go to your plugin manager and search up Fruity Dance and add it as a favorite. You can put her or him anywhere, just put them on the right side, left side, put them right here, in the bottom, anywhere you want to be looking at when you're making beats. Alright, so this is tip number 7. I'm gonna show you guys how to route mixer tracks. Alright, so this is your whole playlist. You see I don't have any mixer tracks rooted to my drums. So the easy way to do this, instead of having to pick each individual one, what you could do is already have it set up. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is get all these drums. I'm gonna press shift and highlight all the way down. Then I'm gonna go to my mixer tab. What I'm gonna do is go to channel routing, go to root, select the channel starting from this track. So what that's gonna do is start the hi-hats, whatever was the first one, it's gonna select that one and go all the way with all the other selected ones and get all the way to the bottom, all the way down to 22. So this will automatically route them to your track mixer. I'm able to mess up the bus and now as well all of these mixer tracks. Bro, this shit's so fucking fire, I think it's perfect. Bro, this shit is so fire, I think it's already perfect. Alright, all this needs is one more thing. Let's just randomize it. Bruh. What the fuck happened? Oh my god! Are you fucking with me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, so this is tip number 8. So if your FL crashes like that guy, you're gonna wanna go to your FL Studio audio files. You're gonna wanna go to FL Studio. You're gonna go to your projects and you're gonna go to your backup folder, and here you go. Here are all the backups for your songs. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and press on the file right here. So now that this folder is open, now we're able to open the project and have it back to what we were doing from earlier. Alright, so to fix that, you're gonna wanna go to the file settings. You're gonna wanna go press backup and make sure it's always on frequently. Or very frequently or frequently. I actually like it on 5 minutes because then it adds more storage to my computer, but it's all up to you on preference. Alright, so this is tip number 9. So if you have multiple screens or anything you want to kind of split up, you're actually able to detach any of the tabs on FL. So if I wanted to detach the playlist, I would be able to press this little arrow over here, go all the way down and press detach. So what it does is I'm able to move it around and not have to keep it to here. So if I have multiple screens, I'm able to put it on the right side, the left side, or the top side, so it has a more convenient workspace for you. Alright, so this is tip number 10. So this tip is actually going to help you be able to make videos out of your beats. So you won't have to be paying money, you won't have to learn how to video edit. It's very easy on making these templates and making these beat visualizers. So let me show you. Alright, so to make a video, what you're going to do is go to your master track or whatever track you want to have it at the end so it's able to capture all the audio. So you're going to go down to the visual tab and you're going to find the Z game editor. You're going to go ahead and click on that and make sure it's on the master track. So this right here is where you're able to make the visualizer. So I want to add a cool background. Let's say we're going to add a retro road, make it look like that. So we added this Yolina retro road. So here are all these slides right here where you're able to customize the image that you want here. So I want it, maybe let's do blue. And then what you can also do is add some peak effects. So on the peak effects, I like to add the reactive spear. The reactive spear is pretty nice. Very simple, so I'm gonna just call that the video. So now what I'm gonna do is export video. I'm gonna go to YouTube HD or TikTok. TikTok will make it portrait. YouTube will make it landscape. It depends on what you want for Instagram stories. So it kind of helps you out there on the dimensions so you know what to upload. But what I like to do is just keep it on YouTube HD. And then what I do is browser. I go to my folders, I go to my video station, and I go to the FL video because I already know it's on there. I kind of just click one so it has that template for me, and then I call the song called Next, and then just press OK, and then now you just turn off WAV, make sure it's an MP3. You never want to do a WAV file just because it's a bigger file, so might as well just do the MP3. And now you start it, and now what it's gonna do is just render the video, render a track for you, and have them both there for you. So you really don't need the MP3 track, you really just need the video. But if you want to also have that, because you're exporting at the same time, you can also do that. So now we'll just wait for this video to export. Alright, so now it's exported, so let's go ahead and check it out.